And of course, it's the lot. And I probably made this joke in the commentary 10 years ago. It's the MGM lion warning us not to watch this movie.
Yeah, very much so.
No, this is the sign that you should watch this movie.
Fuck yes. You know great quality. You'll know you're in for a good time when the Canon logo appears during a film.
Canon Group presents.
And those 2 names, Golan and Globus.
All right.
I inhaled my own air, and I can't.
Me too.
Dolph Lundgren is a wax figure.
And Frank Langella in the
best
performance of his career.
Doesn't he actually love this role?
He does love this role. He has stated many times that Skeletor is without a doubt one of his favorite roles he's ever played. And this is a man who has been nominated for Oscars, won Tonys, nominated for Emmys, and this is still one of his favorite roles he's ever done. And do I sound like Alec Guinness?
Again, another one.
Okay, so as always on the show, we got to link this movie to the other movies in the Tubi cinematic universe.
Ooh.
So is Eternia the planet where the old guy from The Visitor lives?
Yes.
Okay.
And also, to tie it back to our last movie, which was Deathbed, the Bed That Eats, I'm going to imagine the deathbed was owned by Skeletor.
Is the deathbed one of his henchmen?
Yes.
Yes. It was sent to Earth.
It's also where Skeletor and Evelyn bang.
Yes. And also, obviously not a rip-off of the Superman theme music.
Hell no.
As a kid, I honestly thought it was the same music because it sounded so similar to it.
I can understand that. Oh, this volume is still too loud. I apologize for anyone on Patreon watching the video version of the show, where I'm like adjusting the sound settings.
I was gonna say my audio is not coming through, is it?
No.
Okay,
I think I've got it at a decent thing, but this was this film marked an early role for one Courtney Cox.
I forgot she was in this movie.
Now, Marcy, the writer of this movie, David Ordell, do you want to know what other movies he wrote prior to this film?
Yes, tell me, Bede.
He wrote The Dark Crystal.
Oh.
And he also wrote Supergirl.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
I got a feeling I have not watched this movie in 20 years. I may hate this movie by the time we're done here. So.
or you'll love it even more.
I wish the whole movie took place just with Skeletor. I wish it was a Skeletor movie.
You know what I just realized? This movie does actually have a lot in common with Supergirl because it starts off with Supergirl in, somewhere out in the universe, and then she comes to Earth.
In Argo City.
Yeah, in Argo City. Then she comes to Earth, and He-Man, being an Eternia, is here for a bit, and then he goes to Earth as well. And they're both trying to find something.
That is a dope ass
Evelyn. Ah, Evelyn.
And she's breaking the fourth wall right now.
I love Evelyn in this. So good.
Oh yeah, Meg Foster's fantastic.
She's so good. But I actually think the makeup for Skeletor was actually really good. I think it was probably the best they could do with sort of practical. I think it's good.
He's looking a little Power Rangers villain right now.
He is actually.
You know what his makeup reminds me of? And again, I'm probably going to repeat stuff from the old commentary, Marcy, but his makeup reminds me of Jack Palance.
Jesus, poor Jack Palance.
It's very Jack Palance.
And funnily enough, Courtney Cox is in this movie. Of course, she played Monica on Friends.
And she played her mum.
Yeah, Christina Pickles played Monica's mum on Friends.
Yeah. She played Judy Geller.
So obviously, the person that wrote this movie had never watched an episode of the cartoon.
Definitely not.
Probably. For those listening, if you are on Twitter, go look up, I think it's Grumpy Skeletor, which takes, it's in character as Grumpy Skeletor, and it takes, like, the dumbest screenshots from the cartoon and just makes the most stupidest and offensive, like, memes and stuff. It's so funny. I sat there all day once just laughing at it.
There's another one that I post on Facebook sometimes. Again, it's just as kind of wrong. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but at least they got a He-Man that's jacked. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. We could have done a lot worse in that era, like with Dolph Lundgren. Like, who would have been a terrible He-Man in this, like, 1980s era?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. Well, I'd have to look up who they were considering, because I've got the trigger, but I haven't looked up. Jack Palance, yes. But I can imagine they probably would have gone after Stallone, obviously, to play the character.
Oh, they would have tried with, like, Schwarzenegger, Stallone. I don't know if they would have tried with Van Damme or anything. Yeah, I don't think he would have suited it, but, like, Dolph has the look of what He-Man looks like.
We could have got Malibu from American Gladiators.
Ooh.
Could have been a lot worse.
Look at these Darth Vader Stormtrooper ripoff guys.
I know, and they can't even shoot properly either.
No. He looks like a wax figure from Madame Tussauds.
My favorite line in the whole movie, I've been looking for you.